So did you all get what an SEO audit is? It's review of your implementations against the standards and identify the one those needs a fix and understand which is already to its best. The one that needs fixes are identified using the knowledge about the implementation standards and some of the tools. Okay. So for example, I already know the length of the title. Right? The length of the title has to be 68 characters or maximum 70 characters. It cannot be beyond that. So if it is beyond that, I make a note of it that's not in place. Okay. And these kinds of issues, fixing these kinds of issues, understanding the issues becomes super important when you are signing a project, when you are implementing something on the project for the first time, or when the website is completely new. Right? So that's when the scenarios, various kinds of scenarios to be considered in auditing the website. When should you audit your SEO? When should you do your SEO audit? Number one, when the traffic is going down, when the website is rebuilt, when you are just starting with the project, you are touching it for the first time. It's super important for you to understand what is the status of the website or project. Correct? Are you following me? Okay, these are the other scenarios. When we audit, SEO audit is a review of work done by other marketers or agencies, and you have to do it when you have to assess or evaluate the implementations. Are you getting it? Okay. Okay. Right. So what do we look in the audit? What all have to be studied in the audit? What all should you study in the audit? See, audit, we are going to study various kinds of implementations, such as the technical aspects, the technical aspects of the website, the on-page implementations, the site level implementations, the off-page SEO, right? The implementations with regard to design and related. So these are the different things that you will be looking into. What all have to study in audit, SEO audit. So basically these are the things that you have to study. Okay. So now see, good thing is we have a new website. We have a website. So what we can do is, instead of just discussing what has to be, so let's start auditing one of the website. Let's take a website as an example. Okay, and let's start auditing what is in place and what is not in place. Okay. So what all have to be studied in the audit? So this at a broad level we have mentioned these details. Okay. So the old website has to be redirected to the new website. So it's treated as a different website, www or non-www. Okay. See, our website developers have built this website. Okay. And they haven't paid much attention to these kinds of things. Right. So this being the reason we have to audit the website at aspect. So this way we are going to study n number of things and list down everything, and we communicate these things to the website developers or respective teams in the organization. Okay. Of the website next, this again goes with the design comparison with the initial what was planned, like the logos. The logos, we have a huge list of logos clients list. So supposed to be the clients list, but then this has very few logos mentioned here, right? And here also we have to compare. See, when you are working on a project, you will know list of things as a digital marketer. See here, look at this logo design, service, graphic design, branding. But if you observe it, social media is there, backlink building is there, but SEO service is not there, Google Ads service is not there, correct? Reputation management, SEO service, Google Ads service. So we can make note of it. Each of these sections, explore all services is working. Section does not have all the logos. Maybe I write down all the logos provided. Okay. So make sure that we update the list with all the clients we have associated with or be associated in the past. Okay, this is one observation. Another thing, so our services section does not have all the services. Kindly cross check once you are inspecting the development team. So for example, we can do the digital marketing also. For example, SEO services, Google Ads services, content writing, and couple of them are missing from the list. So initially, missing from the list. Initially, digital marketing must have planned 50 services to be displayed, but they must have displayed only 20 services. Correct? So that's what we are expecting. Cross check it against the list and figure out what is missing and what is being added. Okay, and we scroll to the page. So content changes. So categories we have what the text has to be changed. So these things and all comes much later, but what we do is we look into the technical issues and other kinds of issues. So for example, here about Canva digital metrics section, the heading from or missing for the and login reviews. See, content and all you will not understand the unless you are working in the project from day to end. If you are the one who had given the requirements about the project. But various other things you will be able to understand. Okay. Communication. So I'll not speak much about the content changes and all for now. Okay. So let me go through this. These are not working. So these are not working. See, look at this digital marketing sales. So maybe we write that the jobs list is not working. So what is the solution? Hide it until the pages, the respective pages are filled. Hide the section. Hide it in the sense. Hide the section until the respective pages are filled. Okay. Next, the templates are not functional. Make sure they all function and or hide the section until they are fully developed. So this is what the developers do. They just go and do whatever they feel like to do or whatever information they have got basically. Okay. recent blog posts, templates. Yeah, web solution. See, I have opened this, but it's not closing. See, look at this. I'm trying to close, and this is not working. So this is all some related to experience and functionality. So what it won't be closed once open. User should be able to close it. We take the screenshot of the same. Okay. See, we are not even asking or understanding. So meta tags. See, we have to look into top rated web tech marketing solutions company. Okay. So it has got the title meta tags. Correct. So one more thing that you have to look at it, the index cover follow or no index cover no follow. Okay. So this page usually when heading on the stage they would have blocked for search engines with the tag called no index no follow. Okay. So is it still there or allowed? No index. Okay. No index tag is not there. Okay. So index follow. So if even this is not there, basically ideally that can be considered to be as allowed for crawling and indexing. Meta tags exist for the home page. The other good observation. looks like the form is not working. So I am identifying this issue as well. Terms and conditions did not display successful submission of the form. Okay. So ideally I have to receive an email if it is filled. Okay. Also haven't received any email regarding the form submission. Okay, we are submitting the proof as well here. Okay, so that's all. So the footer already we have checked. So footer content has to be changed. Okay, let's make a note of that as well. The content, the about content in the footer. See, this two can be merged to one and about section can be increased a bit. So that's okay. The about content in the footer has to be redone. The current content okay. You haven't found any business number, right? Look at this. We have office address. Okay, but nowhere we are able to find the business address. So we have to mention the contact details are missing from the footer and the top menu. These details have to be shown on display across the website. Okay, yeah, this is the one. Okay, call us, it's showing up, inquiry, email us. This is the one. Site level display, See, as we dig deeper, as we start looking into every other detail, we start finding so many issues, right? So here we are going to write the business listing or maps with the wrong listing. The maps listing needs to Yeah, are you all observing it? How we are observing every single thing? Location. I did not get you. What's your question? Yes, yes, from where the person is filling the location. So even that can be tracked. That's a different thing. For now, we are auditing it. So I don't know if I have received this or not. We haven't received that message. Okay. So the proper form submission of the form. Okay, that's done. Contractors. Again, here is relevant to digital marketing KPIs. So digital marketing KPIs section as if relevant images and needs a fix. So it's actually service page specific. So I'll just cut this from here and I'll update it in the service specific page. Okay. So content again, when we look at from the information content perspective, so it all has to be assessed from the time interested in your services. So interested in your services. Displaying the message again. Since we have submitted the form already, it's not in the video. So in the what kind of businesses to off section, what kind of businesses to opt service section, the YouTube this one, site maps, right? This is right. Various other kinds of details we'll look into it. I'm just doing but something that is visible to every share to the left top. So we call that as blog detail page. Share buttons to the left top have to be made well equal to no follow. Then what else? What else is our observation? That's fine. So I have to scroll until the end of the article if I have to use this form, which is very bad experience. Right, so I have to speak about that as well. The right side form don't seem to be functional. Haven't seen any successful submission. The right side form submit button is not visible until the article is scrolled to the end of the page, and this is a very bad experience. See, did you all actually could think of all these issues? There's so many issues, right? So as we look into it, we are finding so many issues, correct? So next, irrelevant internal linking text is copied from the old website, which is not relevant and has to be deleted. Example, okay, this example, and consider cross-checking all the articles. This has to be taken care by the publishing team. See, not everything is related to the website developer. A lot of them which we have listed down here are the activities to be taken care by digital marketers, some by the publishers, some by the content writers, and some by the website developers, and some by the graphic designers. But here, the digital marketer becomes a point of contact or a point of communication for everyone. So read more. So we can look into one more article. Looks like that's pretty much about this page, and we can. So the images used are pixelated, are not appropriate. We can, that's just the instruction for publishing. Okay, we can add that as well. Okay, so maybe we can write the images used are pixelated and are not appropriate at most of the places on the most of the not appropriate most of the articles with most of the articles. Okay, so next what we look into it, we'll also audit, we'll try to understand if there is any sitemap.xml. No service city pages, the meta tags are same as the service pages or parent pages. These meta tags have to be specific to the cities. The bottom SEO content is also same as the parent service pages, and this needs to be updated with the SEO optimized city specific content. Service city pages, FAQ, breadcrumbs of organization schema or any other applicable schemas have to be implemented. Okay. So site level, what else are the site level implementations? Site level, sitemaps, robots.txt, schemas, internal linking mesh. Okay. So that's pretty much for now, I guess. Okay. So we may have, there is a possibility of missing out as well, but on the go we will get to see. So in the next 10 minutes we'll try to finish off the technical SEO as well, the technical aspects of different web pages on the website. Okay. Technical SEO. I'll just mark it as technical SEO for now. The page load times are around 11 seconds, which is very high. And okay. Number two, the page size. The page size is around 2.5 MB. It has to be less than 1 MB. The ideal suggested is less than, the ideal suggested is around 500 GB. Okay, at 2.4 MB. The number of requests are within 100, that's fine. Performance rate automatically improves the moment you do the load times and the page size. Okay, so these are the issues with home page. So you have to convey or communicate this. That is a very high priority issue. Okay, so this is highly is to fix the performance issues in order to see the SEO progress. Okay, not fixing this would not let your website to perform on search engines or may take 3 to 10 times more resources websites as well for one web page. Okay, you all have to look into it. Look into these metrics for all the web pages on your website, all types of pages, not necessarily all the web pages.